And we're back. You are listening to the Talkin' Boxing with Billy C radio show. You're watching us on the Fight Now television channel. What? You don't have the Fight Now television channel yet? You got to call your local television provider and tell them that you want Fight Now. Add it to your sports channel lineup right now. It's that simple. Pick up the phone and call whoever you're paying your bill to every month and tell them you want Fight Now right now. For all the information about the channel, you can find it right on their website, www.fightnow.com. And don't forget, every night is Fight Night on Fight Now, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We show a brand new fight, so check it all out, www.fightnow.com. Speaking of now, joining us, former world junior middleweight champion, Cory Spinks. What's up, Cory? Cory, you there?
Oh, Anthony, I'll put Cory on back. Hello.
Hey, Cory, how you doing, man? Glad you could join us this morning.
Pleasure.
Hey, listen, you're all scheduled for your next fight. It's going to be the rematch, man, against K9 Bundrits. Basically, he's, from what I understand, he's holding on to your title till that fight. Tell us about that fight coming up.
It's a very important fight to me, and taking it very, very serious. I'm taking every fight from here now on very serious, and I'm just hoping, everything going on and we can get it on.
Now, let me ask you a question. Obviously you did fight one time for the middleweight crown and everything else, but in your last fight that you fought in January, it looked like you were at a really comfortable weight at about 151.5 pounds. Is that going to be your game plan going into the fight against K9? Are you going to come in a little lower than you were the first time? I mean, you were right around the same, but I'm just curious to know how you feel at that weight versus being closer to the 154-pound limit.
Oh, I felt great. That's a comfortable weight for me, 154. So, but I ended up coming in at 151. But I felt real great. Had a real good camp. Nice diet and everything. Everything is in order on my end. So, it's no turning back. We moving straight forward.
Now, are you going in with a different game plan? I mean, obviously, the last time you fought K9, you lost your title. Things didn't turn out the way you want. Did you pinpoint what you feel happened? And are you looking at this training camp any differently? Are you making any adjustments? What are you doing?
See, a lot of people don't know I have Crohn's, and I had a flare up like a week before the fight. And when it flares up, you really be out for like at least about 2 months, and I was trying to get it together before the fight. I shouldn't even fought. But how easy boxers are, but, to each his own, I'm not taking away from Bundrits because he did what he's supposed to do. I was the stupid one to get it now while I was sick and everything because I couldn't really move. I couldn't move because it affects your limbs and your muscles and everything, and couldn't really punch, and I wasn't Cory Spinks, but, they he rolled off that, at a high, thinking that that's me, and like I'm just done, but I didn't tell people what was really wrong with me. But, we got all that in order. That won't be a problem this time, so he will get the full-blown Cory Spinks, and he won't be able to handle it.
Well, it sounds like he's going to be. It sounds like he's going to be in a little trouble. Speaking of your name, Spinks, let me ask you a question, and I've been dying to ask you this. Do you think that by being involved with having a family name of such a prominent boxing fraternity, so to speak, that it made your pro career easier or harder?
It made it harder.
Mm-hmm.
To tell you the truth, it made it harder because I had a lot of expectations to live up to. I know I have the last name, but I also have to show that I have the talent that my dad and uncle had, and I think I have a little bit of both. I have my uncle elusiveness and my daddy big heart. Because I'm not scared to fight anyone. So I think I've proven that, and I didn't have a silver spoon for my career. That it made it tough for me.
Well, I tell you, every time I talk to your pops, and he's going to be coming back out for he got inducted in our Hall of Fame last year, and he's going to be coming out again in November. Every time I talk to him about you, his eyes light up, man. He's always thinking positive and stuff, and I know that he's got to be a good influence for you when you're coming up to a big fight like this.
We take every fight serious. My dad is right. He's in my corner, so that ain't do nothing but extra. But I can't wait to this fight. I'm very eager and very determined and been waiting for it. Kept my mouth closed. After, the fight, people not thinking I wanted to get right back in there. But no, I had to fix other things as far as Cory Spinks goes, you know what I'm saying? And now that things are fixed, everything's in order. I got the whole team together. And, it's like I'm blessed, and everything has been going very, very well. And I can't wait, man. I can't wait till this dude see the full Spinks Jinx in action. I can't wait.
Well, let me ask you this one last question, and I know you're busy. I'll let you go. Assuming everything turns out perfect.
Yeah, I got condition training.
What's that?
I got strength and condition training.
What does he want you to throw his name in there too? You want to mention his name? Who's your strength? Let me ask you. Let me put it easy for you. Who's your strength and conditioning guy?
A guy named Matty.
Yeah, and he's helping you with long-term stuff, or is it all projected for the 23rd? Man, what are you guys doing, man? You building a house? It sounds like you guys are on a construction site.
No, there was a guy hitting speed bag.
One quick question, man. Assuming everything goes all right, Cory, on the 23rd, you come out of there with a W, you get your title back. Do you have anything in your plans? I know you're not looking past the fight. I know that, and I'm not suggesting that at all. But
see that's something I don't do. It's like us boxers, some boxers are superstitious, so I don't do that. So I don't like to jinx it as I first say. So I just look for the task at hand. Anybody I'm fighting, I don't like to speak on anything beyond that.
Well, that's good, man. Put the Spinks jinx on them. Don't put it on yourself, right?
Right.
All right, my man. Good luck on the 23rd. Make sure you get a hold of us again. We'd love to have you back on after you take care of business on the 23rd, all right?
For sure, man. You can contact me anytime, man.
All right, brother.
All right.
Good luck on the 23rd. That was Cory Spinks, and I tell you, man, I tell you, he seems real focused. He can't wait to get in the ring, and we're at least a month and a half, 2 months away from that fight. So it's scheduled for June 23rd, and I'm looking forward to seeing that one. He's going to get a shot back at the IBF junior middleweight title. That, like they put it, K9's borrowing Cory's title. So we'll see what happens on the 23rd. I got to take a break, and we'll be right back.